Who wants to receive a college degree and pay back no student loans? I just graduated from the University of Milwaukee in May of this year, and I don't have a dime of student loans to repay. Today I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of joining the military for college tuition. Did you know that serving as little as 2 years in the military on active duty can qualify you for a tuition-free 4-year degree from any major state university in your home state? There are also several states that have a separate GI Bill where they will pay for an additional 125 credits to either continue your education or to complete your degree if you run out of the other GI Bill. Most of you sign up and accept student loans every semester, and the debt just racks up your whole college career. After hearing both sides associated with this topic, you can determine if the price of military service is worth the price of a 4-year college degree. Today I'd like to discuss the several results from joining the military. The military will pay for the veterans' college tuition. You will learn life skills from the military. It will help change the stigma about veterans coming home. Starting college later in life will separate you from your younger classmates and make it hard to relate to them. And then finally, you can lose knowledge from topics that you don't study on a regular basis. One major stress from college students is how to pay for college. Serving time in the military will qualify you for what's called the Post 9/11 GI Bill. The Post 9/11 GI Bill allows veterans to attend any major state university from their home or residence and will cover the tuition and give you extra money for living expenses. Getting money for college tuition is a broad statement. I will now break down the specific benefits associated with the Post 9/11 GI Bill. The government will pay for your college tuition to any state university from your home or residence. From benefits.va.gov, they say this tuition and fees are paid directly to your school for all public schools in-state students. So any in-state school from your home or residence you can go to, whether it's Madison, Milwaukee, any 2-year, Green Bay, Oshkosh, anything like that, you'll be completely covered. From that same website, they mentioned the benefits including a stipend for a housing allowance and for a book stipend. The government also pays a stipend to help veterans for everyday expenses to help you live outside of the college dorms, which most veterans don't start college and move into dorms. For freshmen coming right out of high school, they're required to stay at least 1 year, 2 years in the dorms. But for veterans, that's not the case. So you have to be able to support yourself outside of that. So the government will help pay for that, cover your rent and bills and anything like that. Receiving a college degree with no debt and student loans is a goal of all college students. The Post 9/11 bill pays for your tuition and pays you to live outside of school. The idea of getting an education and bettering yourself and not racking up a large amount of student loans allows veterans to become more successful and add value and be of value to society. Qualifying for different types of college benefits allows veterans a better chance to be successful after their military service. Large amounts of homeless veterans is no surprise to anyone. The GI Bill allows veterans a fighting chance to become more successful and to change the culture associated with veterans as they exit the military. With veterans now given a better chance to live their lives after the military, the culture associated with veterans is changing. I will now talk about the different stereotypes about veterans and how they are on the decline. In the past, and to some extent today, many veterans come home and become homeless, come home from military service and become homeless. This is due to the lack of benefits that were provided once they became civilians on the outside. Without $1,000 of debt can deter any potential college student from starting school. Veterans have many experiences and the life skills that can be fine-tuned with a college education. The government and the military are working together to give the military veterans a chance to be successful professionals outside the military. The joint program has allowed a large increase in veterans going to college and reducing the negative perceptions civilians have about veterans. While working to better yourself as a veteran post-military, you have to experience your college career a bit older and often supporting yourself outside of staying in a college dorm. Students starting college later in life will separate you, or starting college later in life will separate you from your younger classmates. And then also, you can lose knowledge from classes that you don't regularly study. While you're away serving in the military, time does not stand still. You will continue to age, and the topics you learned will start to fade away. There's a certain college experience that many students want to enjoy. Students right out of high school live in dorms, while veterans live at home. So then you have the whole extracurricular activities outside of college that is separated between the younger students and the veterans, who often have to go home, go to work, support their families, or whatever else they do outside, pay for home, commute. While veterans often have homes and sometimes family to support while in school. Being older can separate veterans from the younger peers when it comes to outside activities. It also comes into play with sports, and then going to events. And then sometimes just even that 5-6 years of difference, sometimes your interests are different, so it's hard to relate even being a few years older from somebody who's just out of high school. Much of the information in high school needs to be refreshed. As time goes by, and this does not happen, many of the information can be, or much of the information can be forgotten. Entering college as an old veteran student loses many of the college experiences. While missing out on college experience as a veteran, there are also some benefits that may outweigh this loss. There are several pros and cons of joining the military for benefits including money for college, life skills, lost years, and loss of knowledge. Before joining the military, because they told you they'll pay for college, make sure you know what you're paying for. Thank you.